Honestly, being British myself, guys, I feel like I've been personally attacked here. The Top Gear alters. The fucking Top Gear alter. Guys, how is it getting worse? Jeremy Clarkson, he/they/Brit slash fucking Ferrari is, however, the system protector. Okay, very epic. Moving swiftly on to James May. I'm loving the pink backgrounds too, man. Really goes well. They Porsche Rolls Royce, the fucking trauma holder. Okay, I can see that. Richard Hammond. Okay, this is there's a fucking okay. The hashtag. /little. Not only have you now ruined Top Gear, but you also did my boy Richard Hammond extremely dirty with that one. I feel like around about now, we're gonna have to just break up the video with a silly one. Have you guys ever just been standing on your balcony sometimes and you feel like you have to just dance? But you don't want to call it dancing because that's just boring, man. Everyone dances. So you call it stimming. No? Well, apparently this person has done exactly that. Wow. When are people gonna learn that that is pretty much just dancing? People want to be oppressed so bad nowadays, they will quite literally do the most standard thing and call it a weird disability. You guys have a stim? You know that thing when you breathe? You are quite literally dancing and then calling it stimming. Just grow up. Now, boys and girls, we're gonna go into the main bit of the video. The main bit that I really wanted to kind of show with you. I saw this. Apparently you guys quite liked the story ones that I did last time, so again, I'm just gonna be, this time it's advice. My girlfriend has self-diagnosed with DID. I mean, we're already off on a pretty bad start, I can't lie. That's kind of like one sentence I suppose you never want to hear. Self-diagnosed with. This has just become like a real argument as of late, with some people saying that who knows yourself better than yourself, but then also something as complex as DID. Have you noticed as well that it seems to be the majority of the people that have DID are under the age of 20? Like, I would say a good 90%, if not even 95, seems to be under the ages of 20. It seems like it is almost kids making up stuff at this point. I know, what a stretch. Kind of curious before we read this what you guys actually think about the whole self-diagnosis thing. Let me know in the comments down below. This is what he says though. I am struggling to support my partner after she has recently self-diagnosed with DID. It started with her meeting someone who has DID about 6 weeks ago, who apparently asked my girlfriend if she also has DID because she seemed like she did. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I swear it's actually becoming a little bit like an actual pandemic at this stage. You know what I mean? It's almost like the self-diagnosed DID kids are somehow transmitting their self-diagnosis disease onto other people. It's spreading. It's actually spreading at this point. Just because you have a certain disease or whatever, or a certain illness or a certain disorder, doesn't then mean you're an expert in it. You know, like the same way how you guys fully well know at this point that I have head tics, I have a form of Tourette's, does not make me an expert in the slightest. I wouldn't go around trying to like straight up trying to diagnose people now with Tourette's. Sure, I can give my slight opinion and be like, well, it seems like this person here is maybe over-exaggerating a little bit. But I wouldn't be like, hello, Jason, I noticed that you like twitched your nose once. From here out, I am now diagnosing you with Tourette's. It just doesn't work like that, my guy. My girlfriend came home after this interaction and stated that it was a crazy thing for this person to have said, and that there was definitely no one else in her head. Okay, well, she seems like she's on the straight and narrow path at the moment, guys. What happened? Over the next few weeks, my girlfriend started making comments about experiencing the presence of an alter, something she described as a ball of rage. Okay. And that she was scared to let it take control. Why is this like your average kid in like a fucking Lego store? I'm gonna fucking explode. I like the fact that we're almost confusing emotions now with actual different beings. That is the dumbest thing I've heard. Of course you're gonna experience like other emotions from time to time. Guys, that doesn't mean you have someone else living in you. Wait, that's so strange. Yesterday I was really happy, but like today I'm not as happy. It's almost like I'm two different people. It's crazy. I didn't see her for a week. When we reunited, she sat me down and told me that she has five 5 alters. Bam. And that she's been talking with them. I was honest with her about my lack of knowledge, but promised to do some research. Oh, they're already doing more than what she probably did, so. I threw myself into articles and accounts to try and understand what I should expect. Uh-oh. Since then, the only real instances I have seen of her exhibiting her symptoms of DID, I have been so unlike what I had prepared myself for. For example, I had to come to understand that each alter was its own unique self, and that when that alter was fronting it was the one in control. But my girlfriend says things like, I think I am Ben right now because my voice is lower. Here's your average faker, guys. Pushing me for sex. She will apologize and say, sorry, Kitty is in charge. Ew. But I was going to freak you out, though, if she was like,
sorry, babe, Ben's in control right now.
Oh, that's so disgusting. And she has a really high sex drive. Like, she is still in control, but she's just taking input from her old... Oh, this is the dumbest thing I've heard, man. Sorry, officer, I murdered a whole family. That was Kitty fronting. You know what she's like. She's such a diva. Sorry, I didn't know that we were talking to Kitty right now. You're off the hook. I know how Kitty can be sometimes. Leave a like in today's video if you guys know what Kitty's like. It's just typical Kitty behavior. Am I right? Fucking weird, bro. I can't even.
Sorry, Kitty's fronting.
I'm not having any luck finding any resources or accounts of this presentation of DID. It's getting quite stressful. I have no idea how to help or support her without having to majorly sacrifice my own boundaries to accommodate the different needs and desires of the alters. That's so dumb. Has anyone else experienced this type of presentation, either themselves or in someone they love?
No.
How am I to approach this? Anytime I suggest seeking professional assistance, she says it's too expensive and that she is happy to coexist with her alters. Yeah, there's like a bunch of red flags there. If this is real, by the way, let's just take this with a pinch of salt because this is a Reddit article kind of thing, right? Like this might not even be real, but it sounds like common traits of what happens normally in the fakers that like we watch and stuff. Someone will kind of suggest to another person, oh, do you have DID? You might have it, by the way. They go, no, I don't have it. And they start to think about it. And then they're like, it seems like they just don't understand like moods, right? Like it's like one day they're happy and the next day they're sad. That's normal. But then they'll perceive that as having two different people within inside them, which is like just stupid. And also the whole idea of then, oh, well, I can't. I want to get professionally diagnosed. I don't want no professional help. It's too expensive. Which, yeah, okay, I can understand. Absolutely, it can be too expensive. But also, you can't then straight up pretend like you have something if you then haven't been diagnosed with it. Also, especially if you were fine a few months later, but now all of a sudden, when someone suggests to you that you might have it, and you're clearly thinking and dwelling on it, the situation of them being like, oh yeah, no, I do have it actually. Now that I've given it some thought, I do. And then, you know, these are the type of people that will like write posts talking about their experience with it all, which again just comes off as completely fake and not true because it's not. It's just not, which creates just false information. And that's how misinformation gets spread around, and then other people will think that they have this type of diagnosis, and then it just ends up being this massive vicious circle. Again, I'm not an expert, but this is what I've seen, right? People pretending they have it, giving their experience with it, even though they don't have it. Then other people will be like, wait, I have that. They'll self-diagnose themselves, then they'll write about their experiences, and now it seems like there's just way more misinformation online than actual real evidence or real information. And you know, like the funniest thing about it all is the fact that when actual professionals or people that have been studying this, again, like the situation with that hospital, I don't even know what's been going on about that. I saw Pixie Lot made a full response for some fucking reason. She already made her video, but then she made another one, even though she's the kind of person who's like, well, I don't care, bro. I know I have it, so that's all that matters. But then proceeds to make a 32-minute video explaining why she has it and how it does matter that you guys also believe she has it. It seems like that seems to be a more important thing than actually just dealing with it, but whatever. I guess that's what happens when you make your whole channel your disability, huh? Bad for branding if people don't believe you when that shouldn't matter in the first place. But these doctors from Harvard talked about what actual symptoms are like and how it's nothing like the ones on TikTok, which is kind of obvious, right? But the people that then pretend to have have it like go absolutely crazy. And these are people that have never been professionally diagnosed, only self-diagnosed. And it just furthers that vicious cycle that we're in right now. Stories like this are kind of crazy. Like, I don't know like if it is real, but bro, this sounds kind of spot on from a lot of things that I've been hearing and even watching recently. Is kind of crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think about kitty fronting? I can't even fucking say that with a straight face. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I saw a few of you saying that you prefer these types of ones where we sit down and just react to one big story. I kind of like it, I can't lie. If you wouldn't mind helping the algorithm by leaving a like and a comment. I also have a members as well. If you guys want to support the channel, that'd honestly be amazing and would help me massively. But again, it's completely up to you. Anyway, boys and girls, hope you had a great weekend and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.